Hello and welcome back. Azerbaijan, such a beautiful country. But if you're trying to get your drone into Azerbaijan, you may find there is a lot of conflicting information out there on the internet. So in this video, I will explain the exact process on how to get your drone into Azerbaijan and to fly it legally. So let's get started. Okay, before we get into the procedure of registering your drone and getting all the necessary approvals, let's look at generic rules for flying the drone in Azerbaijan. And they are as follows. Drones are prohibited from operating within the airport traffic zone or within the heliport's traffic zones without special permission. Drones may not be flown over 400 feet or 120 meters above the ground level. Drone pilots must maintain a direct visual line of sight with their drones while flying. Drones may not be operated within 150 meters or 492 feet or so of any congested area or city or settlement. Drones may not be operated within 50 meters of any person, vessel, or structure. You cannot use your drones over military, government, or any other sensitive installations. During takeoff or landing, the drone must not be flown within 30 meters of any person, unless that person is part of the drone operation team. And you need to respect the privacy and not to record people or within buildings or private areas. Now on to some regulations. So in Azerbaijan, while using the drone pilot license are not required. The drone insurance is not required, but highly recommended. And the drone registration is required. Now, that's out of the way. Let's look at the actual procedure of registering your drone and getting it approved for importation and usage in Azerbaijan. So, the entity which regulates the drone usage is Azerbaijan Civil Aviation Authority, or CAA for short. And if you go on their website, it's relatively unclear as to what you need to do. So I managed to get hold of a person within Civil Aviation Authority of Azerbaijan who gave me the exact process of what needs to be done. And the process is you need to get approval from 6 different entities within Azerbaijan official government infrastructure. And those entities are, and to be honest, I can't remember all the names, so I'll have to refer to the email that I got from them. The agencies are the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Internal Affairs, the State Security Service, the State Border Service, the Secret Service of the President, the State Agency for Protection of Strategic Objects of Azerbaijan. So, that are the 6 entities that you need to get approval from. And it might sound ridiculous or complicated, but actually it's not. The process itself is relatively simple. What you need to do is you need to contact the Civil Aviation Authority, either via website or via email, providing the following information. And again, I'll refer to the email. A copy of an applicant's passport, a copy of the tax registration, if available, information about specification and type of drone. So you need pictures, you need serial numbers, you need pictures of remote, you need serial numbers of remote. And your expected travel dates. And that's it. Once you provide that information to the Civil Aviation Authority, they will go and collect the approvals from all other bodies, which is 6 other bodies that they need to collect the approvals from. Once they get the approvals, they will forward you the document specifying that you either been approved or rejected for usage and importation of drone in Azerbaijan. So as you see, it's not that difficult, but it does take time. How long? There is no any timeline guarantees. So it could take a week, it could take 2 weeks, it could take a month, or it could take 3 months, depending on how fast they can get approvals from all those bodies. My recommendation is, if you are planning to take the drone into the Azerbaijan, start the process as early as possible, because there will be delays, as with all the government organizations around the world. There could be delays, processes, unexpected questions, etc. So I will put the link to the CAA website and the email address you can send the application to. I personally did it via email address purely because I could not figure out how to do it through the website. But as per email, it clearly says it is recommended to apply to the Ministry of Digital Development and Transport of Africa, blah, 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 via email or the website. So in my case, email was the easiest option because it is accessible on the website. You can just take the email, put together a nice letter saying, I am flying to Azerbaijan, this is all the details, etc., and send it off. And eventually, hopefully, you'll get the approval. So, I hope you found this video helpful, and hopefully it clarified the process of getting a drone and using a drone in Azerbaijan. And thank you for watching, and happy and safe travel and safe drone flying.